Hello, my friends. So this is vlog number 4 regarding the short scale bass. And if you're wondering what happened to the small guitars, I'm gonna get back to them. But I needed a break from those guitars because I'm still trying to figure out what I need to do with the binding. And the binding has to look good. So it's almost like I'm waiting for inspiration. But on the bass, I am inspired. So I am continuing with the bass. So what I did yesterday is I started to work on the pickups. I think on my last video I said maybe in 2 or 3 weeks I'm gonna start working on pickups. No, I just decided, hey, listen, I'm gonna go for it. Because I started spraying the bass. And I'm going for something that is somewhat inspired on a burnt instrument. I've seen some guys grab a guitar or a bass after they build it and put it over fire and get it to actually build up some charcoal. I've done that before. It's too risky. Your glue joints can fail. I'm not gonna do that. So I tried doing it with spraying, and I kind of like where I am. And this is how it's looking. So as you can tell, it's kind of like a burst thing going on. I wanted to show the wood because it's interesting. It's got a lot of stuff going on. I didn't want to cover it completely either, but I wanted it to be more interesting than just natural finish, which obviously there's nothing wrong with, but I wanted something a little different. Now, I was talking to my wife about the pickups because I was trying to decide what kind of wood should I use for the pickups. And I was thinking I could use some chonta, which is palm wood. I've used it before. Here's a picture of how it looks. But this thing kept on ringing in my head. My wife always tells me, when you design an instrument, when you're working on a piece, think of a theme and then go with it. Don't start adding everything to it, because it's almost like cooking, right? If I'm cooking a meal and then I just grab my rack of spices and put it in there, you're just gonna get confused. So with that mindset, I was like, okay, let me stick to the woods that I am using. I did show me working on the neck on the last video. I was actually doing some of the carving. As you can tell, I am good to go. I am finished carving the neck. I think it's looking gorgeous. And the fretboard, I think, looks beautiful too. I've talked about this wood before here in my channel. It's a wood that we call yucca raton. In America, it's called mother of cacao. It's used for giving shade to cacao trees, because cacao, when it's a baby, if it gets too much sun, it dies. So it needs shade. And when it gets old, the wood just becomes this color and it gets really hard, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I've used it for fretboards before, and I've had great success with this wood. Now, it made sense to me, right? Keeping in mind what my wife said, that the pickups use this same wood. That way I can have that contrast of the black body with the black burst, this, with a fretboard of this wood and pickups made of that wood. So I will do a mock-up very, very soon of the bass. I'm not going to do that right now because, as you can see from the look of the video that I showed you, I'm spraying. So it's wet and I can't touch it just yet. I am going to be doing spraying maybe tomorrow too, maybe. I've done so far 5 coats. I usually do at least 8. But I'm going to finish the bottle that I have. So it might be more than 8. Just because, you know, leaving a bottle with that much prepped lacquer doesn't make too much sense. Anyways, I think things with the bass are going quite well. I'm quite happy with it. I think it's going to be beautiful. I think when I started sending pictures to my friend, the one that I'm thinking about while building this bass, I think he's going to fall in love with it. But we'll see. Anyways, I love this bass already. And the next thing for me to do, is always a little bit scary, is to start expanding the holes on the headstock to fit the tuners that I have, which I'm gonna go check right now where they are. I think they are still in the suitcase, but I'll check. And hopefully within a few days, I'll be showing you guys a couple pictures on my Instagram, maybe a small short video here on the channel of the mock-up of the bass. And yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for the like, and I'll see you guys on the next video.